I bought a strange book that I can't stop reading. I'm afraid of how it ends. Since I was young, I've loved books. By high school, I was already collecting them. By the time I moved into my first apartment, I had nearly 100 stacked wherever they'd fit. Years later, my collection had tripled. My best friend Lexi joked my new two-bedroom was just for the library. As we unpacked, she pointed to an old copy of The Great Gatsby. "With all these, I bet a few are worth money," she said. Her suggestion led me into book reselling. At an estate sale, I found something strange, a blue leather book with gold trim titled 999 New Beginnings by C. Foell. No copyright page, just a table of contents. Fire, ice, wind, earth, thunder, water, shadow, holy, and void, each written in colored ink. Curious, I began reading. The first story was about a desert boy who tricked his way into marrying a princess. As I read, I felt heat on my skin, dryness in my throat, even tasted the food described. The second was about a fisherman who caught an impossible fish. I smelled salt, felt mist, even choked like I was drowning when his boat capsized. Terrifying, yet irresistible. Another story followed starving nomads. My bones ached with cold, my stomach twisted with hunger. One broke her leg, and I felt the phantom pain in mine. The next day, I kept going. A clergyman struck by lightning. I smelled smoke, heard thunder, and when he died, I felt his peace. But the story marked Shadow and Void was worse. A man tried protecting his sister, but missing pages revealed horrific gaps. He was captured, forced to watch her dissected. He looked into a mirror and saw his body was gone. Only nerves and brain remained. As I read, pain ripped through me. When it ended, I ran to the mirror. Thankfully, it was still me. I kept reading anyway. A priestess blinded with a burning blade. I felt my own eyes sear until cold water brought relief. Still, I couldn't stop. Finally, I reached the last section. Void. It began, "There was a young woman who feared she would disappear." I slammed the book shut and threw it across the room. I haven't touched it since, but every night I feel its pull. Every story became real. Heat, drowning, hunger, pain, even blindness, and I can't stop thinking, if I finish the story of the woman who feared disappearing, will I? The book waits. How much longer can I resist?